How long will it now take to get deployed to National Guard? Let's find out! Good afternoon, nurses, and welcome to another exciting episode of All About Abroad. This is a platform that we've been using to answer your questions about getting a job or getting a license overseas. I'm Karla Flores, the host for this show, and today we're going to answer a question about one of our biggest employers. The question is, how has the pandemic affected the lead time of getting deployed to the National Guard? The National Guard Health Affairs is a primary healthcare provider of Saudi Arabia's National Guard forces and its civilian employees. It is a JCI-accredited government institution that is known for its generous vacation leave benefit to its nurses. It is also popular for having an application process that is more elaborate than other Saudi employers. Considering that we're now in the middle of a pandemic, you might be thinking, how much longer does it now take to get deployed to this facility? The short answer is, there hasn't really been much effect. The long answer is, the National Guard has implemented several changes in its application process that has technically canceled out the effects of the pandemic. First, they're now allowing applicants to take the English Proficiency Test, or the EPT, at a later part of the application process. Though the NGHA is located in Saudi Arabia, it actually requires nurses to pass an English language exam before they get deployed. The exam is paper-based and it can only be administered by our team in our Mandaluyong office. Before, the NGHA used to require us to issue it at the very beginning of all nurses' applications. Nowadays, they are allowing us to issue it anytime before they fly to Saudi Arabia. Second, the NGHA is now accepting any data flow reports that nurses have on hand. Before, the NGHA used to require nurses to always have their latest work experience verified by the data flow group. Because asking them to do so would usually take up more time and cost, especially during a pandemic, the NGHA has started accepting data flow reports that nurses readily have on hand. Third, the NGHA is now allowing nurses to take the prometric exam in Saudi Arabia. It used to require nurses to take and pass Saudi Arabia's licensure exam while they're still here in the Philippines, so that they won't have to think about it anymore when they start working there. At present, it is allowing nurses to take and pass the prometric exam after they fly to the Middle East, so that they can get deployed there faster. With all these combined, the lead time for deployment to the NGHA is still the same as before, 2 to 4 months. So, if you're concerned of having to go through a much longer application process with the NGHA, think again. You might be worrying too much over nothing. National Guard's lead time for deployment may still be the same, but the healthcare worker deployment cap is still in effect. The best way to deal with it is to always be prepared by continuing your overseas application. Come and apply to the NGHA and join the many nurses that are already enjoying its unique vacation leave benefit and easier application process. If you have at least 2 years of solid post-license work experience with no more than 1 year of work gap, then you may send your CV to the email address on your screen. You may also contact Wen, our recruiter, through her mobile numbers. Thank you so much, nurses, for tuning in. Now, if you have questions about overseas employment or licensing, please feel free to send them in through the link on your screen. Abba will be answering employment-related questions, whereas Tracker will be answering licensing-related ones. This has been Karla Flores, and we really hope to be able to deploy you soon. Have a great weekend!